Hi everybody. So this is a video that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. I've made several attempts of trying to do it. I've done voice recordings, I've done sit down versions of it. I've tried so many times, and every single time that I've done it, I've never liked it. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I hope that this comes out okay. And basically the video is going to be about Latin unity. What do I think about it now? Are my views still the same that they were when I first started my channel? And the quick answer that I'm going to give is no. That's going to be just the gist of it is no. I think that I had a certain unrealistic expectation when I came on here. And I think one of the things that even with people that I don't agree with, I am one of those people that can even learn from people that I don't agree with. And learning about how, no, this is probably not going to happen in my lifetime, it says a lot. And I come to a realization as to why I believe it won't happen in my lifetime. So that's kind of what this video is going to be about, just the whys, and how I came to this conclusion. And the simplest way that I can put it is cohorts. So my husband was the one that told me about this term when I was basically telling him my views on why I don't believe Latin unity will ever happen in our lifetime. He's like, oh, well, that's, when I was explaining the situation, he was like, oh, those are considered cohorts. Basically, what it is different people from different parts of Latin America migrating here during different periods of history. And because of that, that shapes the way that we all view the world. It shapes the way that we view what being a Latino is. It shapes the way that we view what being an American is, right? And I know that I don't know if that really sounds confusing to people or not, but that was one of the main conclusions that I've come to. It's like, wow, a lot of us are not on the same page for those reasons. And there's people that can be on a similar page for those very same reasons, even if they migrated from different parts of Latin America. So, for example, let's say I'll just use a Dominican who migrated here in the 80s and someone from Honduras who migrated also here during the 80s. They might be able to come with a better grasp of what they believe Latin unity is because they migrated here around the same time. So therefore their experiences in this country, and if they're around the same age, are going to be very similar. So they'll be able to relate to each other in a very similar fashion. Those very same people, let's say they migrated here in the 80s, I'll use that example the same. Let's say even if they're in the same age range as somebody like me, those people still will probably not be able to relate to me and my personal experience. Why? Because not only is my experience just here from the States, so is my parents, and even to a degree, my grandparents. And all of that shapes the way that we view each other, how we view other people from different Latin groups. It's probably one of the reasons why New Yorkers get such a bad rap. We get such a bad reputation because, people probably consider us to be, lazy, and that we identify too much with Black American culture. Those are the main arguments that I hear on social media. But the thing is that people don't necessarily understand why we relate to not just Black Americans, even white Americans. Even more so than we do to other Latin people, okay?